Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do or die. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Justin Steele.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. And a pitch. That misses, and here we go with game 2.
First pitch, 7:07.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Stretches out and hauls it in. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And a pitch. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Bryce Harper. In there for strike 1. Certainly you'd say Bryce Harper's signature moment, Game 5 of the National League Championship Series in 2022. That opposite field home run that put the Phillies ahead and would send them to the World Series of the Padres' Robert Suarez. Corner. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Phillies down in order. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Welcome back. And today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. What do we have on him?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Bottom of the first, digging in, Nico Hoerner. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
The wide to kick the pitch. And a foul ball.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Fouled off. He was late. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team's shortstop. And as well, his roommate was Alex Bregman. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Ian Happ stands in now and watches strike 1. One down, base is empty.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Slapped foul. The pitch. And that's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth,
And up next for Chicago, Christopher Morel. There's a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Bellinger leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. This one in the air, right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. We head to the 2nd in Arlington. No score. And welcome back. 2nd inning set to go. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Steele back to work. Misses outside, and it's 1-0. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Bounce back to the mound. To first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd.
The left fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch, not close. And a foul ball. And 1-2. Good eye right there. No score here in the 2nd. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. And that's outside. And it's strike 2. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
High fly ball, right field. Schwarber out of the play. And that is that. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the second. Dansby Swanson stands in. And the right-hander back to work. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris. And a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. That's in there. And it's 1-1. Dansby Swanson, after all of that hard work defensively, won himself the Gold Glove in 2022. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2. Nola's a guy who registers a lot of strikeouts. In fact, he's had 220 or more strikeouts in 3 different seasons. Over to first. And quickly 1 away in the second.
Batting 6. The first baseman, Jamer.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. And takes low for ball 1. Nola, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. Next offering is fouled back.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
There's a swing and a drive. Hits the fence. Stop with a relay throw, but he's in there easily.
Everything came together for him. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Patrick Wisdom digs in now. And fouled off. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh moves under it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Batting in, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Now it's Yan Gomes. Clips the corner. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. He will score. And it's 1-0.
He was all over that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. And there's a ball. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Kicks and deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gomes off of first with 2 away. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. This is Bryson's stop.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Check swing, but it's put in play. Steele makes the grab, 1 away.
The catcher, JT.
And now it is JT Realmuto. There's a strike. Realmuto, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2010. 1 down, Phillies down a run. JT Realmuto singing has turned into arguably the top catcher in all of baseball. He's won multiple Gold Gloves, multiple Silver Sluggers, same story, multiple times an All-Star. This guy is fun to watch. Next pitch in the dirt, 2-2.
A tremendous athlete behind the dish, and this is a guy that probably could play any position on the infield if they needed to, as well as the outfield. Got great speed as a catcher, can steal some bases, can drive in runs, but most importantly, he takes that pitching staff where they need to go.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 2-2 on the way. Got him. That's the 2nd out. Edmundo Sosa will hit next. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Sosa getting to start at 3rd, 27 years old, and he was born in Panama. That one not close, and the count is 2-0. Out there to center. Morel puts the squeeze on that one, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail here, 1-0. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
Next pitch is outside. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Ian Happ up to hit. Grounded out his first time. Happ in his 6th season, batting 2nd in today's lineup, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. Cold strike right there. Nobody out, runner at first. Next pitch misses inside. 1-1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Single to right in his first trip. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Christopher Morel. Flied to right his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Nola throw to first. Horner back in standing. And the righty deals. And a foul ball left side. And the right-hander deals. Comebacker to the mound. Fires over to first. That's out number 3. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head to the 4th inning now in game 2. It's the Cubs 1 and the Phillies nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, Trey Turner at the plate. Zingy, how about this? From 2019 through 2022, Trey Turner had a higher slugging percentage than Carlos Correa, Corey Seager, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Ronald Acuna. That one fouled off. The pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, that's a good start to the inning for this offense. They instantly get a base runner, and he can absolutely fly, Berg. I think he's a little faster than you. He might be at second real soon.
Turner runs. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for 1 run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
And he deals. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. He can't get there. It's a base hit. In comes the run from third. We're tied at 1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Harper over at second, 1 down. And that's outside.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, 1 out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. This one popped up. Wisdom makes the grab for the second out.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's in there for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Candelario makes the grab, and that will end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even at 1 apiece. And welcome back. John Chavi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Dansby Swanson. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
1 out in the bottom of the fourth.
The first baseman, number 9, Jamer Candelario.
Jamer Candelario, the next Cub to hit. Doubled in his first AB.
Ball.
Sliced hard but foul. The pitch. Up the middle. Over to first. In time. Nice stretch.
The third baseman, number 16,
Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Hoskins. Out number 3. So they go quietly there. We played 4. All tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, here's some real power at the plate. Kyle Schwarber. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count, and at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. First time up was a pop out. In there, and it's 0-1. And now the lefty. Back up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Go ahead run on base. JT Realmuto steps in. Checks over to first. Back safely. Chris, do you know what JT stands for in JT Realmuto?
Of course, Boog. It's Jacob Tyler.
That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Stop at first, 1 gone. Snap throw to first. Stop. Dives back in safely. Another throw over, and they're keeping him close. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Gomes. Too late with the throw. Safe. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Runner at second here, one gone. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And the pitch. That's down and in.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. And that's ball four.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walked not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
First and second, one out. Here's a speed threat, Edmundo Sosa. And that one sliced foul. Strike two.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And the 0-2. Popped in the air, left side. Swanson puts it away for the out. And there's two down.
The back number 7.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. It's 0-1. And ball one. The 1-1. And now 1-2. Next offering is outside.
2-2.
And now it's filled up. Brandon Marsh on deck for the Phillies. Back to work, 3-2 now. Got him looking. Huge call, third strike against a big bat to end the inning.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom of the inning. Now, Yan Gomes.
The catcher, Yan Gomes.
Nola back to work. High fly ball out into left center field. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the grab, one down.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. That one misses in the dirt. And that's in for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
The wind of the pitch. Falling behind 2-1. In the air, right field. Harper makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nico.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Nico Horner. That's out to center field. Marsh moves under it. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back at the plate. Brandon Marsh.
The center fielder, number 16.
Marsh, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Morel squeezes it, and there's one down.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And now here is Harper.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And ball one to the right fielder. Bryce Harper would be one of the guys considered a face of baseball. He was also a face on the cover of MLB The Show back in 2019. Next pitch is outside. Ball 2.
Not a bigger or better game than that, and kids love playing it. I like playing it after we finish here.
Yeah, I like the announcers. To the right side. Horner over to first. Out. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Hoskins measures 6 feet 4 inches, 245 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
And the batter now, Nick Castellanos. Bounced up the middle. The flip. They take the force out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So 1 hit is all they get. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. And welcome back. Now the number 2 hitter, Ian Happ.
The left fielder, Ian Happ.
Nola back to work. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Cubs need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Turner with the throw to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Cody Bellinger, 1 for 2. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Strike 2. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Christopher.
Stepping in, Christopher Morel. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player. Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Going to count 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Ground ball up the middle. Throw to first. Great stretch, and they got him. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And the first offering is not close. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next pitch is outside. Left-hand batter waits. That misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
In the air, right field. Bellinger drifts towards it. He makes the grab. 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. In there for strike 1.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Kicks and fires.
2-2.
Two outs. Liner picked on the hop at first. Candelario steps on the bag, and that is that. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Still tied, 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
1 ball, no strike.
Righty to the plate. That just misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And he pumps it a strike.
2-1.
And that's in for a strike. Inside 3-2 the count.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Kicks and deals. And he walked him.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that ball.
Jamer Candelario, the next to hit.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that's in there for strike one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Going 2 now. Outside. The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Patrick Wisdom, the next Cub to hit. This guy with light tower power. Nola throw to first, and he just got his hand in there. Runner takes off, and first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
At the belt and fires. And 1-2. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That one misses, and a full count now. Yan Gomes waiting to hit for the Cubs. Check on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Back over to first, and he's back again. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. In there, got him looking for the K. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Not afraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just 1 out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Here's Yan Gomes. And there's a strike. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That one off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
This one popped up right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away. Seiya Suzuki now at the plate. Ball 1, no strikes.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Gregory Soto, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Bilotti getting cranked up as well. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Castellanos gets under it. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Michael Rucker.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 59.
Now the third baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
The wind of the pitch. That one missed.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Righty delivers. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a good eye there. Off the plate inside. And that's ball 3. Trey Turner up next. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Here's Turner now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And no one can get there. It falls in. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A lot riding on this next at-bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Now it's going to be Brandon Marsh. That's a strike.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Sosa at third. Turner on at first with nobody out. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
And a pitch. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. Bryce Harper waits on deck. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score.
The right fielder, Bryce.
Here's Harper now. 1 for 3.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Rucker picks over, and Turner's back in. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Here's the pitch, runner on the move. Strike in there, Gomes. Too late with the throw, safe.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
The 1-1. And downstairs. That to right. Bellinger drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 3-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Had him way out front of the slurve. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cubs 1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Tosses to first. Beats him to the bag for an out on the bunt.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Craig Kimbrell, the closer, is getting loose. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. The 1-1 is fouled off. One, 2 now. And now 2-2. Just missed. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Bellinger up to hit.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Pitch misses inside, and the count is 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Hammered. Could be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Coming home. He scores, and they trail by 1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Matt Strong.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swings through that one, 0-1. The pitch. A little bit low. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. In the dirt, on to first, out on the drop third strike, 2 gone.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. First offering misses the mark. And another ball. And it is 2-1. Man on second, 2 down. That one finds the corner. 2-2. Bellinger at second with 2 down. Line drive. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. Not in time. He legs it out.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
And next for the Cubs, Jamer Candelario. Step off throw to first. Swanson gets back easily. Check swing. He went. And it's 0-1. The pitch. Swings through that one.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for. Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The 0-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Fires over to Hoskins, and that is the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Anthony Kay.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Number 46, Anthony.
Nick Castellanos getting ready to hit.
Leading off for the Phillies, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
And he deals. There's a strike. Kay, a 6-foot lefty, 225 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. They say you win. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. That hits the dirt, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Good eye right there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The wide to kick the pitch. And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
Bryson Stott will hit next. First offering, runner goes. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher,
JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a pop-up, foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Now the 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Here's a rocket out to left. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cubs 2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Craig Kimbrell.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And the pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Oh, and 1 now. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Next offering is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Right-handed reliever. That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. Yan Gomes on deck for the Cubs. The tying run at the plate. Hard ground ball for a base knock.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
No outs, runner at first. And here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Goes to second, safe there.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to cut off that lead run and try to make something happen that really isn't there. Got to take that sure out at first base. Not sure what happened right there in terms of communication.
And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Next offering is in for a strike. And the righty deals. Strike 2.
1-2.
That's inside.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. On the ground to third. Goes to second. Safe there.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play. Speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Puts a bunt down. Stop. Tosses to first. There for the out. Run comes in on the safety squeeze.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And a pitch. Swung on, belted. Back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Runners tag up from second and third. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Cubs walk it off and win it 4-3. So the Chicago Cubs sweep this wild card series with back-to-back wins and look ahead now to the division series.
Well, they really showed up, Boog, and so did these home fans. A lot of really positive energy in this ballpark, and I'm sure that had some impact at least. And this club has to feel excited moving on to the next round with a lot of good momentum on their side.
And, of course, on the other side, the season comes to a close. It's always great to make the postseason, but it was a short run, and I'm sure that's something they will look to improve upon as they move into the offseason and prepare for next year. And the final score here, 4-3. So the Cubs celebrate at the plate. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.